Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bevan Boychuk, and welcome to my kingdom of geekdom. It was announced or leaked or reported on earlier today that Sony Pictures is going to go ahead with their solo Venom movie. Now, originally, they were going to have their whole Spider-Man shared universe, very similar to what Marvel's doing and what DC is about to try to do. They're going to have Spider-Man movies, they're going to have a Sinister Six, and they were going to have a Venom movie in there as well. Well, it turns out they're still going to go ahead with that Venom movie, even though Marvel now has the rights to. I don't know, it's a really tricky situation, but Marvel is going to be doing Spider-Man now. And not only is Marvel doing Spider-Man and Sony's doing Venom, but apparently the two have nothing to do with each other. Venom will, I guess, be in a world where Spider-Man either doesn't exist or just doesn't interact with. Now, I don't really understand the reasoning behind why you would do Venom without Spider-Man, but I do think I know how you could do Venom without Spider-Man. Just a couple of months ago, in my debut episode of Movies I Should Have Seen by Now, I watched the original Terminator for the very first time, and I think you want to take that prototype of the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, and make that your Venom in the first movie, because I think it's going to be a trilogy. Because they're also going to be making this a franchise, so the Venom franchise. So in the first movie, Venom, I don't have the details all worked out in my head yet, because I just did this within 5 minutes of driving home from work. You got Eddie Brock and, his crew. They're living whatever lives they're living at that time. Eddie Brock, he finds the symbiote. Actually, the symbiote's going to find him, and he's going to become your main bad guy of his own movie. He's going to be the protagonist, but he's going to be the bad guy of his own movie. This movie will establish the powers of the symbiote, how it interacts with Eddie Brock, what drives the character. Fight, and however you want to play that out. But then I think in the second movie, you have Eddie Brock and Venom kind of shifting towards the good guy side, very similar to what the Terminator did in Judgment Day in Terminator 2, where he was helping Sarah Connor. And obviously this is not a time travel movie, so you're not going to have that aspect of the Terminator. So I think in this regard, you would see Eddie Brock kind of, I don't want to say, see the light, because that's such a cliche thing to say about a bad guy, but he'll have a bit, his redemption arc will take place over the entire trilogy. And then in the third movie is where you finally see this guy on the big screen for the first time. Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage, aka my favorite Spider-Man villain. Just imagine it. We all saw it on the cartoon back in 1994, but let's put Carnage up against Venom. I can see it in my head, and it could be amazing, but it could also be complete shit. I'm hoping for the former. We all saw Spider-Man 3 with Topher Grace as Eddie Brock and Venom. We don't want to see that again. Eddie Brock needs to be a big, cocky, jockey, fucking douchebag. He's that guy that you hate in high school because he's bigger than you and he's better looking than you, and he gets the girl that you have a crush on, even though you're super nice, and she looks past you because she sees the dimples and the big muscles and the Letterman jacket. And that's what Eddie Brock is. Eddie Brock is the guy that we hate, but we also kind of wish we were them. And he should be played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, it's probably never gonna happen, but I would love to see it happen. But that's really all I got for today, guys. I saw the news about an hour and a half ago. I wanted to rush home, make this quick video and put it up, just because I want to get my thoughts out there about this really weird idea of having a Venom franchise with no Spider-Man in it. Like, it boggles my mind, but I think it could be done if approached in the right way. You have to base a Venom movie around Eddie Brock and the character of Eddie Brock, and his interaction with the symbiote as opposed to just the Venom character wreaking havoc. There has to be some actual deep emotional character development before we get into all the action. I think that's what we really missed in Spider-Man 3. If you liked this video, click that like button, let me know that you liked it. And comment below if you think a Venom franchise could be successful. We all know Spider-Man 3 commercially did very well, critically, no one likes it. And then if you want to see more videos where I get way too excited about nerdy stuff like a Venom movie franchise, then hit that subscribe button. I think when I hit 50 subscribers, I'm going to do my first Q&A video, so hit the subscribe button, post questions below, and until next time, I'm out of here.